What's happening YouTube? Hashtag Tom here and welcome back to another video. Today is a new video. Well, it's something you wouldn't have seen before. We have Club World Cup highlights from week 5. So if I'm correct, this is the first ever gameplay video you will see on my YouTube. Been waiting a while to do this, but I think I've finally worked out a good way of doing it. So basically what I've done is edit my week 5 highlights. Me and Tekkz were playing for FNATIC in this Club World Cup qualifiers. What happens is you play 8 games each and you play best of 1 against a PlayStation player and an Xbox player. I get 3 points, Tekkz gets 3 points, or we get 1 point, 1 point, no points, no points, whatever. Week 5 was the week that mattered. We played 4 weeks before that to make sure we stayed in Tier 1, and then once you're in Tier 1, we had to finish top 3 in the final week to qualify for the Club World Cup event, which is in February. This is basically hashtag Tom's version of Match of the Day. I'm just going to be talking over some of the games, showing you what I did. Firstly, what I'll show you is my team, which is here. We used this exact team, but it wasn't Footmus Mendy, it was normal Mendy 80, and we had a Dharma on the bench. It fit in with a restriction, 186, 3 icons as you can see. And yeah, basically a load of match winners, hopefully, that can get me to the Club World Cup. So, the Club World Cup final week was played on the 21st and 22nd of December. The final qualifier of 2019 for pro teams. In a league of 9. I'll show you the league table at the end, so it'll make it all a bit clearer. I'll have a nice graphic for you at the end. But yeah, we start our first game Tuesday night, 6 PM, playing Andoni, who plays for Movistar Riders. Very good Spanish player. Had a few games with him last year. Played him this year as well. We go into it, and as I'm playing against Andoni, Tekkz is playing against Zidane. This is how the format works every time. We started off pretty well in this game. R9 nearly getting a goal there early on. However, I want you to see what happens. This is crazy. So I'm obviously struggling to create there. Watch this. Watch this. This is crazy. This is a glitch, I think. I didn't actually do it. I pressed triangle for 1 second and then I got it back. And he just stays there. And yeah, Neto in goal for me. Lets me down. Messi gets the goal and I'm 1-0 down the best of 1, which isn't ideal. Because in best of 1s, players play a little bit differently. They play a bit more boring, a bit more defensive. Because they're aware that the game time is going to run out a lot quicker. Instead of being over 24 minutes, sorry, it's going to be over 12 minutes. Going half time, 1-0 down. I'm creating, but not very clear cut. I've had 4 shots and I'm keeping the ball well. Pass actually obviously very good as well. But I'm not creating them top level chances that are guaranteed goals. A lot of these were hopeful shots. Like there, for example, I put that in because I wanted to show, like, if I did a drag back there and went out, I could have scored. But yeah. Get into this, and King Adama Traore comes on. Whenever we're struggling in a game, you'll see Adama, or as Tekkz calls him, Adama, comes on virtually every game in the Club World Cup. The best super sub I think I've ever used. And we start creating. We get a little bit unlucky, if I remember correctly. Find Messi, and it goes onto his right foot when I think a left foot shot could have gone in. But we're building up. We're pressing really well. We keep nicking the ball back, but we can't find that goal. We've got 7 minutes left because of the best of 1 format that I can't lie, I didn't enjoy playing in. And yeah, this is mainly what pro level games are like. Just trying to find that space around the box. Patient build up, not giving the ball back quickly. However, I'm looking for R9 here. You know, I need R9 to get involved. We find him here. What can he do for us? What can he do? R9 going left, right, Elastico. Long shot, bang! Top bins. What a goal, my son. Gets me the goal. 1-1, 87th minute. The signature call me celebration as well. My guy R9 right there doing the business. And then yeah, he plays for last attack, but I managed to tackle him there. This game ends 1-1. So not the best start, but not the worst start, because he's not gaining points and I'm not gaining points. Just sharing the spoils. We played really well. I think personally I deserved the win. However, it was my fault. I didn't create good enough chances. I rushed too much. However, Tekkz won against Zidane. So we were on 4 points out of 6. A very good start. Thanks, Tekkz. Life in the backpack is nice. We go into the next game. We've got Gintera, who is an Italian player for, I think they're called Parma Esports. Sorry if I've got that wrong. I've played him a few times in the format before. Good player. But yeah, I need 3 points because obviously I don't know Tekkz results. Like, I'm playing at the same time as him, so I'm always playing to win. We go into half time. I wasn't really creating very much at all. Poor from me. Keeping the ball. However, you know, it's a theme. I'm not conceding any shots against me. You know, players aren't pressing circle against me, so it can't go in the goal. So I was feeling confident going into second half. We get a counter attack here. R9 looking for options. Mbappe. Lack of composure from Tom. I drag it wide when really I should have brought it back. Poor from me. Adama's on, if you haven't noticed already. I've just seen his head pop up. The main man. Work the chance well. Find Adama! And it goes straight at the keeper. That's because it's first time, which is my fault. I know full well I shouldn't do first time shots. They're not very good. They don't work well. And I kept doing them this game. And it was my fault. It was my fault completely. I shouldn't do them. And I've learned from it. Tekkz told me straight away. What I was doing, I was private streaming these matches. And Tekkz said, please stop doing first time shots. You're ruining every opportunity you have. We haven't conceded a shot yet in the 78th minute. He finds a way down the line. Picks out Eusebio there. And we go 1-0 down. Which is fairly harsh. Because I'm sure that was his first shot. And it was his one and only shot of this match. Puts him 1-0 up in the 80th minute. So pause queued. We need to go all out. Try and get the win. However, we didn't manage to pull anything out the bag. We lose 1-0. Look, 5 shots to 1. So I've conceded 2 shots in 2 games. And I've ended up with 1 point out of 6. For me, that's tough. That's real tough. But it's my own fault as well because I wasn't creating well enough. However, we played Dennis next from Digital Athletics. Time to redeem myself. Tekkz got the win against Gintera's Xbox player. So we've got 3 points out of 6 and then 4 points out of 6. 7 points so far. Worked that chance well. Neymar dragged back into Messi. We go 1-0 up, even if I thought he was offside. But yeah, we finally get a goal, and I finally showed a bit of composure in front of goal. For the first time in my Tuesday games, finally showed a bit of composure and managed to get myself ahead. I think this one works pretty well as well, or we got a little bit lucky. We have to find out. Sorry, I have forgot a few of these. Mbappe cuts back, finds Neymar, shoots, gets deflected. Okay, no dramas, no dramas. But we're creating. We're looking good. We're on the front foot. As you see by the halftime stat, we're keeping the ball. We're having a lot of shots. And that statistic, again, no one is having shots against us. If they don't press circle, they can't score. Simple as that. But you know what time it is. Every single game is Adama time in the second half. Coming on, basically looking for him to stretch the game in the 70th minute and get us that all-important second goal. R9 ball roll into Vieira here. Messi's looking for Adama. Gets lucky and then picks out R9. 1-on-1, what do I do? Ball roll, drop the keeper. 2-0 in the 73rd minute. I should not lose this lead. This should be a 3 points and I can finally FaceTime Tekkz and tell him that I've actually won a game for once. I mean, he weren't used to that at the start, I can tell you that. R9 getting the goal there. Very, very well played. Good composure, 1-on-1. Even if it was lucky to find him on the way through. However, still creating, still on the front foot. We want a third goal. Looks good for goal difference. Messi, look, this is a lack of composure. I really didn't need to do that. I could have just walked it into the goal and then squared it. But yeah, you know me. R9, I'm looking for the pace. Look at him go. It's Adama. He's running. Adama 1-on-1 with Tekkz. Oh, look at the pace. Look at him go. Adama across goal. 3-0. Game, set, match. Phone call celebration again. And that is all she wrote for that game. Won 3-0. GG's to Dennis. I think I played really well that game. No shots again. No one pressing that circle button. So yeah, I was happy with that. Tekkz also beat his partner Emery Benley 4-0. So we got 6 points from that matchup and we're looking good. We are looking good. Playing very well. Next game after a 3-0 win against Dennis is FaZe Tass. Good mate of mine as well, so don't really like playing against him. He's a very good player, top 16 last year. The cracked press here. Look, Tass creates a good chance. He's in, he triggers that run with Messi. However, look, Messi stops. That is a problem with the game. That's not Tass's fault. Messi stopping like that. But it happens. We get away with it. Mbappe with a fake shot. I'm looking for that near post angle. Good save, Areola. I go for a FIFA 19 shot. R9 gets in the way. However, I think it was off target. Me and Tass have already watched this game back together. We think it was off target. Go into half time. Yeah, pretty hard to create against Tass. He's so good defensively. We're even on the possession. I can't really do much. He's tackling it. Every time I get around the box, he's tackling me. He's tackling me. And we're struggling to create, both players. But that's because of how good Tass is defensively. And yeah, the way he plays, he looks after the ball well, and it's really, really hard to get it back, to be honest. So we knew that every opportunity counted here. He gets another one here, working his way in. And yeah, he should score here. He should score there. R9 doesn't get out of his feet. Mendy manages to recover. Although he does tackle me again. Yeah, that should go straight in, to be honest. Little bit of fortune on our side there. Little bit of fortune. But yeah, managed to intercept it in the end in second phase, and we move on. We're then playing for last attack here, but it opens up. I'm playing for last attack because it's best of one. It's so tight. I don't want to give Tass the ball back now. I won't see it for the rest of the game. So Patty V is trying to find an option. You know where it is. We want that R9 ball. We find it. We find it. It's coming. It's coming. R9, what you got? Sauce. Bang. And FIFA 20. Yeah. You know how it is. We always hit the post. That game finishes 0-0. Not much to report on there. We're into our next game. Our final game of the Tuesday is against Luca Berner. Playing with Gotsuri for a team called Darmstadt. Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. But yeah, Luca Berner, I played him a few times. Very good player. He actually cuts me open here as well, to be fair to him. Straight from kickoff, he cuts me open with Messi, opens his body up, the Messi finesse. I'm sure you've all seen that before. And yeah, Luca Berner caused me a lot of problems. Very good player. I wasn't playing my best. I was a little tilted at how I was playing, to be honest. I'd lost a few games I shouldn't. R9 works the space this time, and it hits the post again. However, Neymar is alive for the rebound. Fairly annoying, you know. In games where you're not creating too much, and there's not much, everyone's keeping the ball, a bit scared to go forward. I don't want to be hitting the post, you know. When I'm in, I want to be scoring. Twice in 2 games, we've hit the post at a fairly good angle, which was frustrating. And then he gets this penalty in this build-up here. Sorry, I've just spoiled that. I don't think this is a penalty, people. I don't think that's a pen. I personally, I think that's a great tackle from Militao. Time to perfection. Gets a penalty just before half-time, and we're in trouble. We're in trouble. What can we do? What have we got? What have we got? Neto with the save. That's my guy right there. Dives to the right and manages to stop him. He gets a free kick late on, though. A half of nothing, and it falls perfectly. A free kick here. He goes short, but we read him. We read him. Because if we didn't read him, that's a goal. We're 2-1 down, and we're struggling. But yeah, he kept the ball on me that game. A lot. I can't lie. There was a lot of possession in that game. Not much going on at all. And that is because it's a best of 1. In best of 2, FIFA is a bit more entertaining. But where there's so much on the line and you're playing for your teammate as well, it is really, really, really hard to want to take risks. So yeah, a lot of players were playing very passive and very slow. What I didn't mention is Tekkz beat Mino, who plays for FaZe. Tekkz also beat Luca Berner's partner, Gotsuri. So day 1 finished, and yeah, I'm in Tekkz's backpack. He's got a lot of points. I'm struggling. I'm struggling big time. We go into day 2, Wednesday evening, at 6 PM again. Well, actually 6:30. But yeah, I know that I need to perform better. Tekkz is doing everything for me right now. I suppose on paper, that's what it should be. Oh, you're teamed up with Tekkz. You should just let him carry you anyway. But I knew I wanted to give a bit more. I knew I could do better than that. So, going to the second day, we played Tekkz, who I know very well. He's actually a sub on my stream. Good player. We've played each other like 4 times in this format. So yeah, it caused me a lot of problems. And this is the final week. It doesn't matter how many times you played him before. It matters who wins this one. So day 2, I knew I had to turn up. I had to be better than I was previously. We get it from Mbappe Vieira. We're looking for that space again. You know how it is. We find it. R9 finds the space. Oh, good tackle, Tekkz. Good tackle. Thought I'd found it there, but we're on the press. We're charging. We're after it. Can Neymar find the space instead? He can. Near post angle, OP, and we score 1-0 up. But I didn't want to play too passive. For me, I don't like holding 1-0 leads. You know, I feel much more comfortable when I'm 2 or 3 up. So I wanted to make sure that no matter how day 2 works, we don't have that same boring gameplay from day 1. Because that boring gameplay, that was on me as well. I wasn't the most entertaining. Tekkz Tifo there as well. A little bit of a fanboy. Even though he is my teammate. So yeah, we're looking for more. We're looking for more from the rest of the team. I told the boys, got them in for a little team talk. I said, boys, like, look at this, by the way. I am crazy. Can we just... Let me just rewind that 2 seconds. Look at this. Dead. Scoop. Thanks for coming. I really like that goal. I really did like that goal. I can't lie to you. That was one of the favourites I scored in the Club World Cup. 2-0 up at half time. I was pretty happy with how I was playing. Finally come out firing on all cylinders. But 2-0, I don't feel comfortable. I can't lie. I do not feel comfortable. So we're going for more. We're going for more, really. Especially for goal difference as well. It's always useful to score goals. So yeah, we just keep prompting, keep searching, looking. Messi manages to body him there. Some nice play, nice little intricate 1-2s. Messi again. I can't lie, I'm happy with the way I'm playing right now. I knew in my head, if I play like this for the rest of the day, we will qualify. Because if I get the points, I know Tekkz won't lose every game. He will at least get me draws or wins most of the time. So I knew in my head, if I keep doing this, we will qualify. Scoring 2 of my favourite goals in that match there. Looking for more though, looking for more. I mean, that angle is never going to go in. Just wanted to press circle. Adama being Adama, he's come on to stretch the game. Picks out Messi. What a save. No, that wasn't a good save, actually. That was a regular save. But we get in again. Obviously, Dejek's on team press. He needs to go for it. He really, like, he's obviously pushing. He needs a draw. So he has to go all out. We're going to find space in behind, which is exactly why Adama's on the pitch. That pace in behind. We recycle from a corner. We don't go long. Managed to pick out Kylian. Good save, Ter Stegen. Good save. And then this is the final moment of this game. R9 searching. Adama. R9. Adama. R9. Hill to hill. I can't lie. I can't lie. There's some good goals. If you ask me, in my humble opinion, Tekkz got a draw that game against his partner, Oli Bolly. So we're in a very good position. Now playing a Spanish team, Espanyol. A guy called Pro Kaiser. Good player. Played him before in this format. As I've probably said with everyone in this video. We managed to find the space. That's eye of the needle stuff from Neymar. There's a box of 4 around R9. Pick out the space. We're 1-0 up. Playing well. As you can see from day 2, I'm very much a changed person. Still not conceding shots. But we're scoring now. You know, we're putting the ball in the back of the net. He gets his chance here and decides to take it first time. Just whispers. Whispers? It whiskers wide. But yeah, this game, it starts to get a bit cagey. You know, look at that pass. Oh, it gets saved. Just want to find that final goal and decide the match. We found it. Hullet into Messi. And that's game, set, and match. So a win here. 1 shot conceded. And I get news that Tekkz has won. Which is always good. So yeah, I'll spoil it now for you boys. We qualified after this game. We qualified. We've got enough points to pull away from everyone else because Tekkz had won every game barring one, which was a draw. I came out and won. So this game against Marcuso at the end. Marcuso he's searching guys. You probably would have seen that on the top 100 leaderboard. This game against Marcuso at the end, bit of a dead rubber. Didn't mean anything. Playing with a bit of fun. Playing to put a few more points on the table. I mean, it was hard for both of us because North weren't playing for anything either. But we had to get the game done just to be professional. I'm getting a few lucky deflections in this game as well, but we both knew we'd have qualified. North hadn't qualified, unfortunately. I feel they deserved it, Marcuso and Pilm. They were really consistent over the 4 weeks before that. However, they didn't play well in week 5, so they don't get to qualify. Yeah, this game, I just thought I'd include the highlights anyway, just so I could show you all of it. Doesn't really matter to anyone. Some nice goals scored, both ends, some nice goals. Managed to pick up the win, though, which puts us in a very, very good position, even though we had qualified. We wanted to go first place just in case the event is seeded. So as you can see here, these are the results. Tekkz wins every game, barring 1, a draw against Oli Bolly. I won 4, drew 3, lost 1. FNATIC finishing top of the table, me and Tekkz. FaZe in 2nd, Tass and Mino, and Movie Star in 3rd. Andoni and Zidane. Fair play to them. They played very, very well. Commiserations to the other teams, especially North, because they were so consistent over the 4 weeks. But yeah, top of the table convincingly. I ended up with a total of 15 points. Tekkz ended up with a total of 22 points. So yeah, I was in Tekkz' backpack a little bit, and he carried me hard. Unfortunately, I don't get to show you his gameplay, because obviously I can't do that. It's his. So you got to watch my gameplay instead. We qualified for 2 out of 2 tournaments in December. Foot Champs Cup 3, which is in Atlanta. Club World Cup, completed both of them. Really happy with the way I played. Even though Club World Cup, it was a team effort. I mean, we'll say like 65-35. I'll give Tekkz a bit of credit. I'm happy though, I'm happy. Obviously, I didn't qualify for the first 2 events, which is hard to tape. I've managed to pull it back. 2 out of 2 December. January and February promised to be busy, busy months. Thank you. If I've messed up any of this, I do apologise. It's because this is my first gameplay video. I'm not used to the whole analysing and trying to run my own match a day. New experience for me. I hope you enjoyed watching it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Also, drop a comment to let me know if there's any improvements I can make in this video. I really, really would appreciate that. But until next time, don't forget to hashtag it.